Welcome back. It's a big, easy meal you may be familiar with, but this morning, Chef Kevin Belton is using Supreme Rice's brown rice to put a healthier spin on one of my personal favorites, broccoli casserole. Chef, welcome back to the Winn-Dixie Kitchen.
Thank you so much for having me. Now, quick, tell me, you were telling me grandma's recipe right quick?
Yes.
So she did the broccoli?
Broccoli, she did cheese, Ritz crackers,
okay,
but no rice.
Crunch?
Yes, for that
no
crunch.
Rice.
No rice.
Well, you know, I tell you, the thing about Supreme Rice, I mean, there's been a doorway growing rice since the 30s here in Louisiana.
Yeah, the family.
And what's nice is, brown rice is a little healthier for you.
Okay, good.
The reason it's healthier for you because it has more vitamins. It's higher in magnesium. So if you picture, again, try to picture a big dryer.
Okay.
They put the rice in this dryer and it tumbles. And that's what they call polishing the rice. Brown rice has a little husk on it.
Ah, okay.
So when that comes off, on the top of this dryer, if you can imagine like a tube. So as that rice rubs against each other, it polishes, that comes off, gang, and that's caught, and that's when you go into health food stores and you see rice bran.
Oh.
That's what it is. That's that little part that comes off. Because, you know, a lot of times vitamins are in the peel and shells and things like that. That's where that vitamin comes from.
And I love that you're making a healthier version of something I really grew up eating. Shout out to my grandmother and my aunt for the recipe. It's fantastic.
And this is and let me show you what I have here. So basically what I have some corn. I did corn cut off the cob, but you can also do it with cream corn if you like a little cream corn.
Yes!
Okay. Now, we're gonna throw a little onion in there.
Now, why did you choose corn?
Because I like it.
I know. I don't blame you.
When you're cooking home, you have to put in flavors you like. That's the taste that's gonna come out. And then it's like, okay, do I want to do this? A lot of times folks will do it with cream corn because it makes it creamier.
I love cream
corn. That's why a lot of recipes call for like cans of cream soups and stuff like that. But hey, gang, if you want, you can make your own. You all right? Everybody in Louisiana, y'all know how to make a little butter and flour roux. Throw a little milk in there, then put your corn in that. That way, now you got a cream corn.
Come on, options. We love that.
Okay. So I'm hitting it with a little bit of Creole seasoning. Okay.
Always.
A good bit of Creole seasoning.
Yes,
and
flavor.
I know you have more talking to do, so we're not gonna put some garlic in, but normally we put a little garlic in, all right?
I love garlic, though. They'll be okay with it. I'll step back.
Couple of eggs. Okay.
Helps what, bind it together?
It gives it a little body to bind it together. And we'll get our broccoli in.
Now tell me about the rice right here. Are we putting this in already prepared? How do we make brown rice?
The rice is already cooked.
Already cooked, okay.
Now, here's the thing a lot of folks may not realize about brown rice. Why I like it in this particular recipe, brown rice tends to be a little bit chewy.
Yes,
it
absolutely.
It has a little bit of like not an al dente, but it's
just
a little chewier
taste.
Yes, and because of that, that's why I like it in something like this. So my rice is already cooked. We're gonna get a couple of cups of our brown rice in there. We probably could get it all in. And may I say, when I cook rice, I cook it in chicken stock.
Tell us why, Chef. You taught me this.
Because it's a flavor. So if we were serving something, say if we had a piece of fish that we were just sauteing in a skillet, we serve it on top of that brown rice. Now we have a flavor coming from underneath as well as on top.
Yes, so good.
So it's just more flavor.
And I see you added some broccoli here. Tell me about this broccoli. Is this fresh?
You know,
is it already cooked?
This is, you know, we talk about things getting personal. A little white cheddar, a little yellow cheddar. Okay?
You want to put it all in there? It's all right.
I'm gonna save a little bit for the top.
Oh, okay. I like that.
But the broccoli, now, I like vegetables to have a little crunch to them.
I agree.
Okay? We could have blanched the broccoli, okay? And that way it would have been already cooked. This is gonna bake in the oven for roughly about 30 minutes, and then we'll take it out, put some cheese on top, and let it go for another 15. My pan, I just grease this.
Love it. Oh, look at all that cheese, the onion.
See, and I like to just go ahead and press it down. A lot of times, you know, I don't like to press things down when I'm cooking because you want air to get in there. You want air to get in, but here, in something like this, that's all right.
I love it.
So now we got all that in there.
Yes.
In the oven, 30 minutes, then at 350 degrees, then we'll take it out, put some more cheese on top, and let that cheese go that way. Okay?
And you know, Chef, this is a great vegetarian dish. Love that. But look, we're meat eaters over here. If I'm looking for a protein to add, what would you suggest?
Hey, shrimp. You could take pork, cube some pork, or if you have leftover pork chops, throw that in there, okay? How about, but you know what? Here, wait, let me do this.
Please, and while he
Look, look, look.
spoons that up, everybody,
Little
what is
parsley,
this?
little parsley, little bit of green onion.
Ooh, take a look at the recipe. It's
Just
on
on the
your
top.
screen so you can be specific with your measurements.
And you know, and what's nice, gang, remember, you're cooking it to your taste, so adapt it, okay? Now, I want you to taste that, and while you taste it, I want you to notice, you were talking about putting in a protein, but notice that chewiness of the brown rice. So if you don't have a protein in there, you still, it makes you feel like you're chewing on something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
But yeah, sure. Rotisserie chicken. Get a rotisserie chicken. Pull it off the bone. We bake chicken at home. We have leftovers. Put it in this, okay? A little shredded pork in this would also be good.
You know you're gonna make my grandmother and my aunt mad, right? Because this is gonna give a run
you know
for
what?
their money.
I wish I'd have known, because I would have sold that idea, because put a couple of rich crackers on the top.
Oh, it don't need it. I
Especially
love the
with the
crunch
cheese,
from the
that way
broccoli.
you get the little crunch. You see that crunch? That's why I didn't blanch the broccoli beforehand.
It is delicious,
But
everybody.
what's nice is butternut squash, asparagus. I mean, you can make this with almost anything. And what it is, it's nice and healthy because you're using that Supreme, baby. Brown
Come on,
rice.
Supreme, everybody. If you want more information about Supreme Rice, you're seeing all the information on your screen. Head over to supremerice.com for more details. Thank you, Chef, for being
Hey,
here.
y'all gotta try it.
For sure. We'll be right back after this break.